Hey all, thanks for tuning back in. Today we are playing Junkz and Nightmare. Um, Inspiration for this is I actually pulled Kala out of one of those. I don't know what it was. The weird pack that they did where you could pull Flotilo, like the new Zenith guy, and I ripped a bunch. I ripped like six of those packs or seven of those packs. I didn't get any Flotilos. I didn't get any of the special like what are they called here? The immortal characters or anything. But I did get like 5 copies of Kala, and I thought it'd be fun for the Oculus that I pulled the most of to just play it for fun. Um, so general theory here is you use the nightmare cards to close games, and you use the Junkz cards to manipulate attack, force your opponent to pill so you can get through with Dudley and Dragomir, and yeah, occasionally you do want to win with Skylar and Hayes as well. This deck has really good damage in it, which is awesome. It's got quite a bit of. There's like a sneaky amount of damage reduction in here. I know Vanille's in here, but Skylar is also DR, and Bafo is like he's a crazy DR card. I mean, he does lose pretty hard to SOA, but I mean, as a 2-star, -4 opponent damage, even if it is min 3, is nuts. Kala's tying it together. So we'll run down the cards real quick. We'll start with the nightmare cards. So for the nightmare cards, actually, I guess we'll talk about the 2 stars, and we'll start with Kala. So Kala, she obviously ties the Junkz and the Nightmares together. She also works with Paradox and Ulu. And then when she's defeated, you regen 1 with a max 12. She's quite good. You can rip her out round 1. She's almost guaranteed to heal you like 3 or 4 over the course of a fight, which is really, really good. Uh, and the best part is if she infiltrates Junkz, then your opponent has to pill to beat her and then give you regen, which is nuts. And sometimes, honestly, the difference in health between her regenning and her damage is so annoying that technically, if they hit you hard enough, she can regen you 4 over the course of a fight. They'll actually just take the hit. They'll take the 3 because in the long run, it's technically less health gained on your end. Um, Next 2-star is Bafo LD. -4 opponent power and damage with a min 3. So he's technically an 8-3 with SOB on a 2-star with also -4 opponent damage, which is with a min 3, which is actually just insane. Now, like I said before, obviously he loses super hard to SOA. Now, he doesn't lose to SOA clans, theoretically, unless you get a bad hand against them and you don't draw two nightmares or a nightmare and Kala. But in theory, he shouldn't get SOA'd quite as frequently because you can play him out in a way where he he doesn't land into an SOA most times. Um, then we have Vanille. She's again similar to Kala's theory. She's +8 attack on her bonus. Often your opponent's going to have to pill once to beat her. They're going to lose a bunch of damage. You're just trying to fish out pills from your opponent so that Dragomir, Dudley, and Skylar can hit them. Um, and then we'll go to the 3 stars. So the first one is Rowdy. So Rowdy's really good. He's better on 3 than he is on 4, in my opinion, because all he gains on 4 is 1 damage. He just becomes a 6/6 instead of a 6/5, which is honestly quite a waste, honestly. Because usually to win a game, 5 is enough in this one. If neither his ability nor his bonus gets stopped, he's +20 attack with 6 power. So you're looking 26 total attack with no pills. That often is going to require 2 to 3 pills minimum for your opponent to beat, and then you are free to use Dudley, Dragomir, Skylar, Hayes, whatever to clean up the game. It's pretty easy. Last 3-star is going to be Hayes. Hayes. This I think is the slot that would be the most flexible here. I think there's probably quite a few options that you could be playing in this card's place. There's maybe a world where Tremor's good here. I haven't tried that, but he does seem like he'd be okay. I like Hayes personally. I do like her more at 3-star than any of the other star levels. Um, because 4-star she just gains a damage, and then 5-star she just gains a damage. She doesn't really gain any power, or her ability doesn't get any lower on the min. So it doesn't matter realistically. You're losing 2 damage to play her as a 3-star versus a 5-star. Seems kind of crazy to not do that. Um, this card's really good. It's technically a 9/5 on a 3-star with +8 attack. So again, a lot of the time this is going to reduce your opponent's cards to a lower power or the same power, and then require 2 or 3 pills to get over. The overall theme here is eventually they're going to overpill enough that they're gonna have to let one of them through. You're gonna get one of them through for free, and then your SOB card's just gonna clean it up. Um, Next, we'll go to the last. We'll go to the 4-star. There's only one, or sorry, I guess there's two. My bad. So the 4-stars, Dudley LD is one of them. I'm playing 2 LDs in this deck, which is fun. He's a 5/6. Technically, his power is variable because it's an equalizer. Um, there are a lot of people running around with 7 power 5-stars for some reason. I don't know why. Um, in this game right now, take Mikhail or whatever his name is, the 5-star that I was playing in the Ghost Town video, right? And that guy ends up at 4 power or 3 power. He ends up like way or not 3 power. Sorry, he ends up at 2 power. He ends up essentially at a point where it couldn't possibly outpill this thing. You need like 2 pills to match his like 7. There's no way it's outpillable. Now again, this card is similar to Bafo, where if he gets SOA'd, he's a little weaker. He's not as weak as Bafo, but he's a little weaker. Um, which is a shame. But at the same time, with Dudley, um, he again like Bafo, he has the SOB, so you as long as you draw 2 nightmares or a nightmare and an Oculus, you'll have your bonus, and you'll just have to play him around the opponent's SOA. Now, if you draw both Bafo and Dudley, and your opponent has an SOA, then that kind of sucks. But the thing with this deck is there's enough strong abilities in here that your opponents might even burn it faster. Like they might burn it for Kala, or they might burn it for Vanille to get damage through, etc. They might even burn it on Dragomir to try to reduce the 3 damage. And then the last 4-star is Skylar. So with Reprisal, she's an 8/7 on a 4-star with +8 attack. She is a min 4, so she's pretty nice in that regard. She gets around some of the other 6-power damage reducers and such. For instance, she would get around something like Hayes, who would reduce her to 5, and then she would reduce Hayes to 4, so you would win that trade. Um, but yeah, we like her because she's theoretical damage reduction. I know 4 is kind of a high min, but this deck's dance is to get 2 pops through. Even if you don't knock them out, you can try to reduce enough damage or regen enough with Kala to sneak the game out. I've played 22 games with this deck, and the number of the wins I've had where I've snuck it out by like 1 or 2 life is probably about 3 of them, I'd say. Um, and the losses with this deck, you'll see. Unless I play really bad, the losses with this deck, you're only going to lose by like 2 health max. And usually there's a way you could have played it better to not take that loss. Um, so yeah, she's really great. She's a good card. And again, same theory with the other Junkz cards. She's giving you the attack, so and you're reducing their power, so by proxy, it's going to require more pills to beat her. So she's pretty good. And the last card we have is Dragomir CR. This guy is crazy. There's a world where you could play him at 4-star. At 4-star, I believe he goes down to an 8/4 with -2. I want to say 8/5 with -2. So you lose 1 on the courage ability. So he is pretty good even on a 4-star. But honestly, that 1 damage does make a difference, and I wanted to play a Nightmares 5-star, and realistically, like with a lot of clans, most of their best 5-stars are banned. So if you want to play one, you kind of have to go that way. Yeah, so that's the deck. Let's get into some games here. Let me turn some volume on for you guys. Hit play. Okay, if my music would like to come on. I don't know why my sound's not playing. Whatever. There we go. Hopefully the sound kicks in here in a sec. All right, let's see what we get. I've been seeing a lot of Geists, a little bit of Roots, which is tough, but it's part of the reason we're playing SOB because they're nice against those decks. And then quite a bit of Berserk. I'm not sure if the missions for Berserk are still ongoing, but I have seen quite a bit of Berserk. So let's see what we find here. Bit of a slow queue. There we go. There's the music. Shogun 8 or Shogun B. Oh, nostalgia. Oh, we got some Montana. All right, let's see. This could be a bit of a tough one. Do they have any minus damage? They don't really. I'm down to just kind of commit hard into into Dragomir. He might just throw out Icario, knowing that I'm going to do this, but we'll see. Really, Ivy. I wonder if he's going to pill this, because that seems a little crazy. He would lose this trade pretty handedly if he does that. Yep. We sneak it out because he doesn't have the bonus. That was a crazy overpill. Ivy is not what I would have gone for there. If you were going for something like that, I would have gone with Radimer. But I mean, we have lethal here, right? Yeah, we just have lethal here, so we'll just go for it. Cool. This game. Like I said, sometimes you just squeak out those 2 shots. It just happens. Cool. Get this one. Nice KO win. Nice weird bug on the card. Run it back. I did get kind of high playing this deck. I did play another deck before this where I lost a bunch of EFC rating just because I was playing something a little goofy that I probably shouldn't have been playing. Let's see. Cesar, huh? Well, we can't have that line up there. That gives it a minus. We gotta be careful here because we don't want hens going in there. I think I'm just going Vanille, realistically. Or no, I want Vanille maybe to line up here. Call is the better throw here, I think. I'd rather save Vanille for something else. Yeah, plus that, I don't think he was actually attacking, so I get an extra damage in this way. I could put it to 1. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to commit to it. Hopefully we win this one. This one's kind of going to be the gamble. We'll see. If he's smart, he just throws away Mario here, honestly. Oh, he's going hens. Let's see what he does. Does he go 6? Does he go 7? Oh, he thought against it. Honestly, not even Mario. If I was going to throw away here, I might actually throw away Magnifico. Get that -8, just in case I'm baiting a pill here, but I'd like Vanille to line up into Magnifico if I can. If I win this, that doesn't matter to me. So, okay, he is going hens. Let's see. I think the play here on hens, honestly, is just to go nuts, just to pill it out a lot and just pray. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he furied, really. I don't know if I agree with that, but 3, 4. I suppose I do only have 4, but it's going to come down to what he has, right? So. we throw this one? I think we threw this one. That's a shame. If I didn't pill there, I think I would have won, actually. That's the funny part. Yeah, if I didn't pill there, if I wasn't bad, if I just sacked it out like I was saying originally, I would have actually won there. But like I said, like even when you lose with this deck, you often are only losing by one, like in this case. I played that really bad. I knew he was going to commit to Hens. I didn't think he was going to Fury there. I should have done that math and blocked the Fury, but ah well, it is what it is. Oh, we're against Crow. SOA, eh? Okay. You know what? I actually don't hate Dragomir here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go 7. I think if he's thinking here, I think he probably is throwing something away. Like, I think he's probably throwing away Palamu, maybe, but... I always lead 7 rather than 6, because I don't know why people always guess you out on 6 for some reason. So, we'll go 7, because if he goes 6, then we just win. Oh, damn. He guessed me out. That's too bad. I think we kind of have to hope that he's not going to pill here. It's probably safe to go 1. Oh, okay. He committed to it. I guess that's fine. Should have gone 2. If I went 2 there, I actually probably could have won. But now it's road, so honestly, I know I don't like FFing in these videos, but this one's road. God, Roots is so annoying to play against. Holy, that clan is irritating. See, he was also playing one of the new guys there. That's cool. Oh, man. Divina Miseria. I play against this guy so much. It's funny. Almastine. Really? That's an interesting choice. I'm going to go 3 on Dragomir. I'm pretty sure he's going to play Almastine here. But we'll see. Yeah. I should have zeroed, honestly, because I knew he was going to do this, but it's fine. I was kind of concerned that he might just one-pill it, try to take a fight, but... He's going Farragar here. I can't believe they unbanned this one. This card is so good, Farragar. Okay. We're gonna one-pill here, because he's probably also gonna one-pill, would be my guess. Okay, well he didn't get the perfect, so he doesn't get the regen, that's fine. Full pill it. He's gonna go. My guess is he's probably gonna go Schwartz with like 2 pills, but whatever. We're gonna full commit here because if he commits, then Cadmendis is good. Oh, he's thinking. He is pilling to some degree. I don't know how much, though, but he is. Cool. Does that give him a win? 5, he heals 2. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Dang. That is too bad. If I just played it out in a way that he didn't have enough to fury me there, I probably would have been okay, but... Actually, what I probably should have done is known that he wasn't going to commit to Schwartz, and then, like, he was going to pill down to the point where he'd win regardless, and then I could have furied the Haze, and that would have guaranteed the win, because he would have ended at 2. I think we'll maybe get 1 or 2 more in. Let's see. Man, oh man. Slow queues tonight. Come on, game. Minute 20 queue. Holy. That's tough. Is no one playing EFC? Man, the season just started. Why is no one playing? I mean, I guess it started the other day, but still. Why is no one playing? Oh, there we go. Finally. So, new Capenna, nice. Oh man, a lot of all-stars for some reason. Holy, there we go. Oh, Saki, really? Okay, I think for Saki, we're just throwing out Kalaa. Cool. I guess I could have one-pilled for that. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Go one pill on Rowdy. He's probably gonna go Hans here, would be my guess. Okay. Jeez Louise, we're playing slow. Oh, he's going mulligan, really. That's a lot of pills, dude. Guess he does get a bigger buff from this now. If he pills this, I suppose we lose. That's fine. 6, 8. You believe we win? Or no, we don't. Shoot, because we're 4-star and he's 3. That's funny. Dang. Dang, dang. That was a tough one. Alright, we'll go one more. Hopefully the queue's not 2 minutes again, but we'll see. Jeez, dumpstered my EFC. Like I said, I always do really well. Like you saw my win rate. I always do really well when I'm not recording, but then when I'm recording and I have to say my thoughts out loud, somehow I do worse. I don't know why. Really cannot explain it. Okay, Urban Rivals, let's not have a 2-minute queue again, please. So what do we all think about the new character here? The what was his name? This fella here. Come on. Sarah, that's what it is for Junkz. I mean, obviously it's banned in EFC, so I don't really much care about it. Oh, Crow again. Oh, he didn't get the SOA this time. Only got Komboka. He can get the full Komboka hand. Oh, Joa's pretty nice. I wonder what he's going to lead here. It's probably a Joa. I'm assuming he won't go Pavam, because if he goes Pavam, then he doesn't get the benefits of stopping Dragomir, which is probably what he's going to want to do. Or Dudley, more likely. We'd like Dudley to line up into Palamu. That would be the optimal one here, but we'll see. I think he's probably going to go a Joa would be my guess, because he can't go Walkman until later, or Watchman until later on. Let's see. Yeah, anytime now, dude. Don't AFK, dude. Maybe he's just thinking. I mean, he's a pretty good player, so he does take his time, but still. Any day now. I mean, I'll take the free win. This looks like a tough game, so that's fine by me, but I'd hate to end the video that way. Probably come back with like 15 seconds and just rip his card off. I hope he didn't DC or something. That's a lame way to win. This guy's pretty good. It feels bad like cheesing out good players. Okay, he is leading with a Joa. I kind of figured. Just gonna dump Kalaa. The pill gain doesn't really matter here because he's got to pill like at least one to beat me. I was honestly thinking about pilling once just to beat it, but that's fine. We'll go. He gets the +8 on that. I'm down for a 1 pill here. The problem with where Dragomir lined up is it makes him super predictable. Really, you're going Walkman here. Wow, he called me out on that. I imagine he probably doesn't pill here, but we'll see. Oh, nice. Did we sneak this one out? Yeah, we snuck this one out. That's good. That was really close, though. That looked a little sketchy at the start there with the Walkman play. Fortunately, I think he burned Walkman a little too quickly. I think he should have held that because he could have got a lot more out of it, but that's fine. Cool. There we go. We can end it with a win. Bit of a slow win, but we got there. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any comments, concerns, thoughts, anything you want to see. Thanks for watching. Bye.